heard back. Kirsten, I mean, does it make any sense to you, Michael Cohen, who makes this statement in like February 13th or 14th, that the Trump organization was not involved in this in the financial transaction? Basically, that Michael Cohen saying, "Look, I did this all my own out of loyalty to Donald Trump. I took the money from my home equity line." Then, about 2 weeks later, goes and reaches out to the vice general counsel of the Trump organization as part of this arbitration.
I mean, I feel like they're trying to like slowly drive us insane, because I can't. I mean, I really do. I'm like watching this and I'm like, it's so obvious that they're not telling the truth, and I don't even know what to say. I mean, even if you look at Michael Cohen's words, where he says he wasn't paid back any money, that doesn't mean he wasn't supposed to be paid back money, because the Wall Street Journal had reported that he had complained that Trump, in fact, didn't pay him back. So I just think everything looks so obviously like what we all think is happening. I guess I'm going to hear you defend this, but I don't even know what to say anymore.
Jim,
it's so obvious
I think you have to understand the legal issues involved here, right? And the optics are poor, admittedly, that you have a Trump organization lawyer, pro hoc vice, getting involved in a case.
Right,
you
no,
have to
you
understand
have
what that
two
means.
Trump organization lawyers,
that's right.
one reaching out to another.
Rosen is representing Cohen.
Right.
Okay. Rosen is not barred in the state of California.
Right.
In order to make that filing, you have to be barred in the state of California. You need a lawyer from the state of California who has a bar admission there to basically vouch for that person so that they can participate.
It's really
in the
hard
case.
in California to
Right,
find a lawyer.
Yeah.
That's what I said. Optics are very poor.
I know
here.
it's hard.
I admit it. The optics are poor here, but this is not substantial involvement in the case. Once someone gets admitted in most jurisdictions, including California, once someone's admitted pro hoc vice, they handle the case themselves.
But wait a minute. Okay, so you're just saying Michael Cohen, who by all accounts,
Rosen is Michael Cohen's lawyer.
But Michael Cohen, who by all accounts would be an intelligent person and allegedly seems to be an attorney with a license, reaches out to the vice general counsel.
Michael Cohen's lawyer.
How do you know it's
Rosen?
How do you know Rosen reaches out?
Because that's how it works. Because in order for him to be involved in the matter on behalf of
but Michael Cohen is involved in this arbitration.
Right, as a party, not as a lawyer.
So still, it doesn't matter. They had to go to a Trump.
So he's represented by counsel. His counsel can't appear in California.
So he reaches.
And yes, they should have found another lawyer in California.
So that's even weirder than his outside counsel then goes back into the Trump organization, because for what possible reason?
Because they had a friendly lawyer in California that could have got him admitted quickly.
Oh, come on.
And that's it.
That's it.
But and it wasn't a good decision. The optics are poor. But let's face it, she's not substantively working on this matter.
We don't know.
She's just
This
not.
is just the only document that's come up.
Okay.
Paul,
this is all just baffling to me. And my dean in law school used to say, "When hide something from Begala, put it in a law book." So I'm not going to argue with Jimmy about the law here. But here's the problem. Why, oh why, is Donald Trump, a man who's flamboyant about his sex life, right, who famously planted a story in the New York Post front page about how
Marla Maples.
Marla Maples, right? Why is he jumping through all these hoops? Why is at least his friend paying all this money? It suggests, I think, two things. It's not the first time that this crowd has done this. I don't know that. I don't. But they're certainly acting like this is not their first rodeo. And second, more troubling, this does seem like a guy who's very susceptible to blackmail, who would do a lot to keep something he doesn't want to come out from coming out. And that's why it leads me back to Russia, which is a big deal. I don't care about this deal. I don't care if he had an affair.
Come on, that is an absurd leap of logic to try to
guy is clearly subject to blackmail.
But do you believe?
Really?
I mean, the argument is that he could not even get a security clearance. I mean, he made fun of Hillary Clinton saying she couldn't get a security clearance.
Right.
I mean, with all this potential for blackmail, do you believe he could actually get a security clearance?
Yes, of course I believe he could. But more importantly,
based on
you know
what?
You know who decided that he got a security clearance? The American people. That's who decides which president
So
gets.
why was
Well,
he
you
so
might say it's
interested in hiding this from them?
Unfortunately.
Why would he hide this from
Here's
them?
the reality. Why does any of this matter? By the way, it makes me happy that I'm not a lawyer listening to you lawyers talk about all this. Holy cow. But those of us who aren't lawyers, and those of us, again, who don't necessarily live in politics, is any of this relevant? Is any of it? Is anyone surprised? Is any Trump voter surprised that he wasn't Mother Teresa? Are we surprised that he had a colorful past? No. Are we surprised, by the way, that there were accusers accusing him of some pretty nefarious things? No. The voters decided that those accusations were either irrelevant
Sharon,
or not true, or some combination.
This is where I just can't take it. okay? Because people like you and every other Trump enabler and would have enablers that enable this kind of behavior and excuse away this kind of behavior would have been calling for the impeachment of Barack Obama or of Hillary Clinton or Bill Clinton, like all of us Republicans in 1998 who went after Bill Clinton for his sexual affair with Monica Lewinsky, as we should have. And then I can't stand the hypocrisy.
No.
Stop.
I'll take the enabler thing. I'll take credit for enabling more jobs.
It does make it. No.
Economy. I'll take all of that.
You know what? You'll take all of that so the ends justify the means, huh? You know how dangerous that has been in history? And the fact that we have Republicans that are sitting here using that excuse, none of this matters. That was not the position we had many years ago.
Daniels.
We're talking about a president of the United States who's engaged in behavior that is A, immoral, B, that possibly illegal, and 3, that could make him susceptible to being immoral in other areas, including with Russia. Yes, there is.
He was engaged in something illegal. There is none.
There's no allegation.
Hush money, paying out hush money to a porn star.
2 weeks before